Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we're going to be reading some cards on Shehnaaz Gill and Guru Randhawa. So, this was a beautiful request by one of you beautiful, lovely people. And I'm sorry that I slacked last week and I only uploaded one video. Your boy Ducky has been tired. I've been so tired. I've been so drained. So I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna try and make up for it by coming out with like at least 3 videos this week. So I don't know. We'll see. It's Monday while I am recording this one. So anyway, enough about me. Remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And remember that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that? That is because we do not have Shehnaaz Gill nor Guru Randhawa here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards, is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. That's not to say I'm not accurate or I'm not correct, but we just don't know for sure, right? So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on their reading. So let's start with a good old combined energy. What is Shehnaaz Gill and Guru Randhawa's combined energy like? Oh, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Already starting off strong and solid. You know, the Ace of Pentacles is that card about solid foundation, right? So their combined energy is solid. They're grounded. Yeah, so let's keep going. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. With Temperance in reverse. Okay, so there's some good, there's also some not so great aspects about their combined energy. Now, I feel like with the Temperance card coming here in reverse, there's some arguments, there are some quarrels, there are some misunderstandings here between the two of them. And I think part of the reason of this, or part of the, one of the main culprits or reasons for these arguments or these quarrels or these misunderstandings is because we got this Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Pentacles is all about holding on tightly to the things that you love most, the people that you love most. But because this card came in reverse, there's a sense of overly holding on to things, being very clingy, being very attached to someone. So there is a sense of attachment here with their combined energy, that there's someone here that just clings a lot to someone else, and it creates a little bit of a sense of discomfort. It creates these arguments because I'm getting the sense that there's someone here who's very clingy, who likes to hold on to people that they care for, held on to events and moments that they cherish and care for. And then there's someone else here who likes to have a little bit of fun, likes to let loose and be free. So there is that sense of I guess, I don't want to say animosity because that's a bad word, and that's not really the sense that I'm feeling, but there's a sense here of like feeling very restrained, but at the same time there's such a good solid foundation here between their connection. They're very strong, they're very solid, they're grounded in who they are individually and maybe who they are together. So that's what I'm seeing. Now let's get a card representing what is the likelihood of there being a romantic connection between these two parties. Whoa, we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is all about patience and skill building. So I think there is a good likelihood of there being a romantic connection here. And I feel like the reason why there is a good likelihood here is because they have taken the time to be patient with one another and build a solid foundation. Again, with this Ace of Pentacles that showed up first, that's what the Seven of Pentacles is all about, you know, planting seeds and patiently waiting for these seeds to flourish and blossom and grow and mature and keep on elevating and bringing fruits. So, for those of you that are wondering, yeah, your boy Ducky here, I see that there is a good connection here and good chances of there being a romantic connection here. But again, there's that sense of like there's a little bit of fighting or just discussions, quarrels, because someone likes to hold on very tightly and the other person wants to be let loose a little bit, you know, wants to be let free, and trusted. So all right, let's get some cards for Shehnaaz Gill on her thoughts on Guru Randhawa. When she thinks of Guru, what does she think? What does she feel? And I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing their names. That is not my intention to purposefully mispronounce them. We got the Page of Cups, okay. With the Seven of Swords. Oh. There's a little bit of dishonesty going on. She thinks that maybe he might be a little bit too young, a little bit emotionally not grown, not as emotionally mature. See how I chose my words better? All right, let's see Guru's side. When Guru thinks of Shehnaaz, what comes to his mind? What does he think? What does he feel? We got the Six of Swords. With the Five of Wands in reverse. Ooh, some challenges. Okay. All right. So when Shehnaaz Gill thinks of Guru Randhawa, she thinks of someone who's very emotionally lively, youthful, spirited, effervescent. Look at this fish jumping out of this little bowl of water. The Page of Cups is a very young card. It's one of the young suit cards. But this young energy also brings a sense of life or livelihood, a sense of, you know, finding joy in even the most mundane things. So when Shehnaaz Gill thinks of Guru Randhawa, she thinks of someone who is able to make even the most boring tasks seem so much more exciting. She thinks he's very emotionally uplifting and lively, maybe a little bit on the younger side, you know, his emotions. Maybe sometimes he doesn't like to get too deep, or at least that's what I'm seeing with her, with the cards that showed up for her. And because there is a sense of like an emotional immaturity here that she might be sensing from him, she's a little bit afraid of being deceived by him. She's afraid of there being some kind of lies, some things being kept hidden, some things being left behind. So she is a little bit apprehensive about that. There's a sense of emotional youthfulness and that is making her be a little bit fearful or just worried about secrets being kept from her. So that's what I'm seeing. Now, Guru Randhawa, when he thinks of Shehnaaz Gill, he thinks of someone who is very much a challenge. You know, the Five of Wands is all about challenges and stepping up to the occasion, rising up to the challenge. When it comes in reverse, though, sometimes these challenges can get the better of you. So I feel like when Guru Randhawa thinks of Shehnaaz Gill, he thinks of someone who is a challenge for him, because I'm getting the sense that Shehnaaz Gill has a lot of people that are interested in her. Like seeing that a lot of people would definitely fight for her attention, but this is kind of making him feel a little bit reserved or a little bit unsure of himself. And again, with this Page of Cups showing up as to how Shehnaaz Gill views Guru, it makes sense that maybe he's kind of feeling a little bit unsure about this challenge of trying to um keep contact or keep Shehnaaz Gill's attention. And when he thinks of Shehnaaz Gill, he thinks of someone who travels a lot, moves around a lot, especially travels with people. So he's a little bit worried about how much she travels or how much she moves from one direction to another direction, from one person maybe to like another person that she's thinking of possibly going out with, like a possible suitor. I'm not sure if that's the case, but that's just an example that I'm getting with the way that these two cards showed up. um so it could just be that Shehnaaz Gill travels a lot and he's a little bit worried about that. He's worried about her traveling with other people and then them trying to get her attention. And because he emotionally is a bit on the younger side when with how he deals with his emotions, it might cause some kind of deception, some kind of mental or some mind games that he might play with her in order to keep her attention, or in order, yeah, or in order to have her, yeah, to keep her. So interesting. All right, so let's get some cards representing advice for Shehnaaz Gill and Guru Randhawa. We got the Sun in reverse. What a great advice card. The Sun is always great. It's always a good card, even if it's reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There needs to be a letting go. All right. And I really do think it's Shehnaaz Gill that has the more fiery, free spirit. And Guru Randhawa is the one that's trying to like keep her, like, no, like pay attention to me. What about me? What about me? Okay. And we got Leonardo's Vitruvius Man in reverse. So I'm getting the sense, I think this is all about actually, I don't know. Divinity of humankind. Chaos and imperfection appear all around you. This is the viewpoint you have chosen. It is up to you to make another choice, to shift this perception and open your heart and soul to the beauty in all things in every moment. Oh, all right. So the advice here, I'm going to cover this because there's a little bit of nudity here. So the advice for them is that someone in this situation is, or maybe both, are starting to view things from a perception of like the worst case scenario type of thing, or just worried about the worst case scenario, worried about lies, worried about being deceived, worried about the emotional youthfulness that starts out super jumpy and lively and fun that might create some problems. Worried about traveling with other people and having to fight for attention. So the advice that I'm seeing here is that they are kind of starting to focus on their worries and their concerns rather than focusing on the beauty, the joy, and that they feel within their connection, whether that's just a friendly connection, a romantic connection, just a work related connection. But their advice is to keep on focusing on the good between the two of them, because again, this Ace of Pentacles, they have a very solid connection. They have a very solid foundation of who they are individually and who they are together. But also it's interesting, as another advice card, the Queen of Pentacles came out here in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles normally is the very caring queen. Like you could even see her body posture is, she's very nurturing, she's very caring, but this card came in reverse. So all this nurturing and caring energy, when this comes in reverse, it's also very much like Empress in reverse energy, where you're just doing a little bit too much. You're caring too much to where you're starting to stifle, you're starting to strangle or like suck out the life out of someone because you're holding on to them so hard. And that's what I got in the beginning of the reading. So interesting. So that's the advice I'm seeing for them here, is that there's someone here who is trying to like hold so tightly to this connection, but the more that they're holding on tightly to this connection because they're afraid and they're worried and they're concerned, it's gonna continue creating more worries and more concerns and more things to try and hold tightly about. But if you just ease up, let go and focus more on the joy and the fun and how good each other feels, I think it's going to take them a lot longer or a lot further along in their connection than if someone here is continually trying to just like hold on tightly to the other party. So that's what I'm seeing for this reading. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know of what you know of Shehnaaz Gill or Guru Randhawa, because I know absolutely nothing about them. I just know that they are actors, I guess. From what I'm seeing here, there's some videos on this YouTube on my second monitor. I guess they're on something called Moonrise music video or a series. I don't know. But anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you thought. Feel free to give me a thumbs up if you liked this video, or a thumbs down if you didn't appreciate this video. That's totally okay. Remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually. Love and respect yourselves and others. And as always, stay hydrated. All right. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.